Hello, it's raining here, and actually the sun is outside. That's the sun over there, and this is the raining cats and dogs. What an amazing phenomenon. Is it phenomena or phenomenon? Hey. Wow. This is how 6 feet feel like. It's like I'm going to heaven tonight. Sorry to make that joke, but it's actually tall. Wow. Welcome guys back to Ayamara YouTube channel. Sorry yesterday I didn't make a video because a little bit tired, just like chill. But again, I know I promised you that we'll be clearing this up. I've said it over and over, but actually if you're very keen, you must realize that slowly by slowly we are clearing. But for sure, Christmas will not arrive when this place looks like that. Remember, we've worked outside here, the house looks different, so we've been actually putting serious progress in it. In today's video, I'll talk about fatherhood. That's what I'll talk about, guys. As a new father, what I feel and what's going on, It's been 1 month, or let me reintroduce myself. Guys, my name is Marwa. I'm from East Africa, Kenya, to be particular. And right now I'm making this video from South America, from the beautiful Argentina. My wife, which is not legal yet, she's from Argentina. I don't want to say not legal, means we've not legally married. We have our son who actually was given birth in this small space here. And that house over there, that is my father-in-law, right there. Actually, the entire of this space, but for now, kinda we occupy this side here, from that window all the way here. This is a toilet. This is our kitchen from there. Maybe you may see, just like that. I love making this video when it's raining. It's therapeutical. I feel like I wish I had a chair which is here. I just sit here like this. I have to be careful I don't fall off. I'm a father of one. I have to be 3 careful. I'm trying to see. Anyway guys, in today's video, I'll talk about fatherhood. I'll talk about, if possible, 5 to 10 points. Me as a young father, as a new father, and things like that. What I've learned. What I wish somebody told me before fatherhood. Number one, guys. Number one. Guys, I'm watching the sun. The drops. Feels very therapeutical. Or today I don't make a video. I just let the sound of the rain and the beautiful sunshine dictate our video today. Let me clean my lens. Wipe actually. Thank you guys. Maybe I go to the other side. Oh, here there is oh, there is more rain coming this way. Not really rain, but oh my gosh, like it's raining on my head because of the whoa. Yeah. Because of the wind. Okay, it has forced me to move. Let me see how it will behave. So guys, number one thing is sometimes as a father, one thing I wish somebody told me, okay, was how to deal with actually with the emotions of your wife. Yeah, because sometimes because of the hormone imbalance, she may show you different moods, and maybe you as a young man who doesn't really understand what's going on, you may be trapped in responding to her moods or emotion in this case. So you may end up even arguing for even something very small, you know. And that's not to validate or to invalidate other people's feeling, but it's a reminder that as someone entering fatherhood, you may encounter such situations, and such situations have nothing to do with you at a personal level, but it has something to do with the changes of the hormone imbalance of your partner. So you may end up arguing here and there, even for things that you look back and just smile or laugh. So the best thing to do in this case is always stay calm, okay? And don't take it personal. Don't take it personal. That's one thing I have noticed. Don't take it personal, because if you take it personal, the argument may not end, or actually you may be pushing towards things even you don't want to hear, or ugly things that may lead even to more problems or misunderstanding. So the best thing to do is be calm and don't take it personal. One word that keeps me going is to say, it will pass, you know, this period maybe of healing and everything, will pass. I know a lot of young fathers out there, maybe, or potential young fathers, may not understand me, but I want you to watch this video and remind yourself when you are there that, hey, actually it's nothing personal and I have to be calm. Okay? Number 2. But before we go to number 2, let's see how it's raining here and how the garage is faring. Oh my God, you know, it's dropping from above. Hey, ¿qué pasó? She was sleeping here. That's also one thing that people are telling me, Mara, before you leave, build that dog a kennel. No, she sleeps here. This whole house, or this whole store, has an open door. And I feel even it's much better than a kennel. You know? And also here it guards the home because the gate is right there. So if anyone tries to come in, the dog will tell them, no, stop. This is the things I don't agree with these masons. They open cement and leave it there. Yeah, but I know their business is over, so they don't care that much. That's one thing I don't agree with them at all. This video is about fatherhood, guys, and things I wish somebody told me before fatherhood. But again, also at some point is, maybe I'll say this as I end my video. Let's go to point number 2. As a father, you may want to teach your kids, or you may want to train your kids in a different way. And maybe as a mother, now I'm speaking for 2 people here, father and mother. As a father, you may want to train your kid in a certain way. For example, sleeping patterns. And as a mother, she may want to train the kid in a different way. So also, that can bring conflict in a relationship, and it can lead to serious misunderstanding if you lack good communication. And that being said, is always try to speak it out to your partner and try to find a balance. For example, my balance is, you may laugh at this, I tend to say, when you give me the kid, let's say my partner passes the kid to me, let me be the father and let me play the father role, so that it doesn't turn out that I want to be the father, at the same time I want to be the mother. Because also, that is something you have to be very careful about, because sometimes you tend to think the other person is wrong by doing A, B, C, D, and you are right, and so that can bring conflicts. Okay, that can bring conflicts in a relationship, because maybe, let's say me, I want, once the kid is, for example, once the kid has eaten and they have stayed maybe like 5 to 10 minutes after eating, I want to put them to sleep. But maybe the mother would say, no, let the kid enjoy, let the kid not walk, but let the kid be awake. And also, for example, there is this scenario where personally I've asked and I've seen some comments, people saying, it's always good to make sure that your kid is not used to your hands so much, because when your kid is used to your hands so much, what happens is anytime you put the kid down, maybe, and when I say down, in this case on the bed or on his bed or couch or someplace to sleep, the kid can't stay awake even more than 5 minutes. My kid, or our kid, is an example of that. And the reasoning behind it is because the kid is already used. Okay, I don't know, when I say kid, don't kill me, I mean baby, because also that's another problem I'll talk about in point 3. The baby maybe has been used to staying, in the arms of the parents a lot. So when you put them down, they can already sense, oh, my dad is not here, my mommy is not here. And then in a few minutes they start crying, and that means you may not even have time for yourself, even to take shower, even to eat, even to have maybe friends come for coffee, even for 30 minutes, because all the time your kid will make you never to put him or her down. So under that, I'm still learning how to teach or to train our son. After meal, they can relax a little bit and sleep. That's one thing I'm learning. But I'm using this it's called swindler. I don't know, swindler, where you wrap the kid and then you put the hands like this and this, and the kid goes actually to sleep. I've tried it, it's working, so that is working for me. But generally I'll say that it's always good you train your kid how to sleep, because with those sleeping patterns, some kids may carry them along through the night. Meaning, if you don't train your kid very well to sleep at night, if you don't train well your kids to sleep during the day, at night you may not sleep. And we've had incidences personally in our case where some nights the kid sleeps very well. Even maybe he wakes once or at most twice, but mostly once. Once is a very good thing. And also, talking about that, is you have to understand, for example, that the time you go to bed affects the time the kid wakes up at night. These are the things I didn't know. For example, if you go to bed very late, okay, very late in this case, let's say 11 p.m. at night, there is high chance that the kid actually, or the baby, guys, don't kill me when I say kid, baby, just, I hope you understand what I'm saying. If you go to sleep late and then the kid milks, or the baby milks or sucks or eats, depending if you're feeding them with, for our case, our kid is 100% fed by mama's boobs or tits. So if you go to bed very early, the kid will wake up very early. Let's say by 7 p.m. you're already in bed. Just be sure by 9 you'll be awake, by 11:30 you'll be awake, somewhere 3 a.m. you'll be awake, 6 a.m. you'll be awake. But if you sleep late with the kid, make sure that the kid has fed well. It's around 10 p.m. or 11. If he sleeps 3 hours, that is 12, 13, 14, and he wakes up at 3. And most of the time, when the kid wakes up, there are 2 things involved. I know I'm giving you classes like some of you have never had kids, and they'll be like, Maro, me, I have 10 kids. What are you trying to tell me? You can't teach me this. I'm saying it for the sake of you to know what we are going through, and as a young father, what I am experiencing with my family. So it is important that you sleep late. The reason that you sleep late is it will help you to wake up maybe somewhere 3 a.m. at night, depending on your kid. Another thing I discovered is actually the mood of the parents, and mostly the mom, affects even the sleeping pattern of the baby. For example, let's say the mom is happy, very happy, normal day, nice, beautiful. The kid that night will have nearly similar to the mom. But let's say otherwise, the mom is sad, not happy, maybe there was an argument, and the mom has shown a lot of emotions. She likes me nowadays. Rest assured, there is high chance, let me say high chance, not rest assured. There is high chance that that night you guys may not sleep, because the kid will be waking up and making serious halabaloo. Is it halabaloo or hula baloo? I don't know. You can comment here and let me know. So another thing I've noticed, which I wish somebody told me, is how to deal with gases. And if some of you guys maybe are pediatrician, you can drop a comment here and let me know what you think of this. Dealing with gases for me has been one of the challenging parts being a father. And maybe for the very new people who don't even understand what gases mean in little babies, is sometimes when the baby suckles milk, for us it happens at night. During the day, the baby is normal, has 0 gases. And I think it's because it's active during the day so much. So at night when we sleep, you find that the baby has kinda breathing problem. It's kinda, but it's not breathing problem. It's because of the gases. So it's always doing like, So you see, like, the baby is struggling. So I've seen some videos online where you can rub the belly of the baby, I think clockwise, this way. So let's say this is the baby here. Okay, so you rub the baby this way. Especially on the lower bottom of the belly or of the stomach. And you can do those circles like 10 seconds. Then from there you have to hold his lower limbs here. These are the limbs I'm talking about, like this. Bring them very close to the chest and press a little bit, like. But guys, I'm not a medical doctor. I am just telling you my struggles as a new father. And for us that has worked, because when I do that, Maisha actually sleeps. And most of the time, it's like around 3 a.m. when he wakes up. And also when he wakes up is the time that we change his diapers. And also, like, it's very normal if the baby or kid goes maybe one day, not really one day, let's say the whole night without pooping. When we were very, very new parents, when I say that, it's the first week or second week. In our case, in our own experience, Maisha would poop every night. So when we wake up in the morning, not morning, around 3 a.m., we change his clothes and things like that, and make sure that he's clean down there. Because another thing you have to notice is when the baby is not clean down there, maybe he's pooped on himself, or let's say maybe he's urinated on himself down there, and you don't change his diapers, even if you feed him or her, he will or she will still be uncomfortable. They will be like kind of looking like they are uncomfortable, crying, not really crying, like you know. So you may think it's gases, but actually that's actually a gas me releasing as a grown man. But maybe it's because they have pooped. So it's always good you check and see if they have pooped or they have urinated, so you change their diaper, and that actually makes them more comfortable to keep sleeping through the night. But guys, just know that I am not a certified pediatrician. All I'm saying here is just to tell you my struggles as a new dad. Maybe you guys even are more certified. You can advise me, you can send me an email, especially to deal with gases. And even I'm trying to understand what really causes these gases. Sometimes I think I'm not sure, when the baby is milking and he takes his mouth outside, like you know, outside the nipple, just like as he said. And sometimes I think maybe that could be one of the things that causes gases, but I'm not sure. But also maybe because the baby is just full and the milk keeps changing, you know, as the baby grows, mama's milk changes, and because of that change, it can also cause those kind of differences when it comes to, you know, the type of milk. And that probably can influence, I'm not sure, I am not a medical doctor, guys, I'm just trying to imagine, can influence the type of gases and how the baby feels. But always you put the baby here, like in my case, when I put Maisha right there, here on the shoulder, he's always quiet and calm, even in the middle of the night. Anytime he cries and I put him here. But another thing that I do is try to, you know, roll his lower belly, and I take his limbs, I put them closer to the chest, I put a very little press, and sometimes you may hear something like, but actually the best time that he sleeps in our case is when I hold his neck a little bit, you know, gently, and I take his lower back, like in the butt area, and I rotate like this, and then all of a sudden you'll hear here, cough, something like that. When for us Maisha does that, it's time for him now to continue sleeping, because sometimes it's very hard to sleep next to a toddler. I don't know if he's a toddler baby. Oh, I was seeing this thing and I was wondering, my camera is a problem, but when the baby is doing like, and sometimes even they stretch their hands. So it's something I'm learning to deal with step by step, and it's working out with that process I've told you. But maybe I would wish to know from your side what you know. Another thing I've learned so far as a dad, especially when it comes to sleep, or not to the baby crying, is mostly the baby will cry if they are hungry, and if they put their fingers like this, shows they're hungry. But if they do like this, shows they're full. From my own experience, anytime I see Maisha crying and it means he's hungry. But and there's different cries. If there is ah, and there is ah, that type means the diaper is, needs to be changed and something like that. And for me, changing diapers, guys, it's been smooth. Trust me, it's been so smooth. I'm not having any major problem. Actually, at night, I'm the one who changes most of the time the diapers. I let Rocio sleep because Rocio, her job mostly is to feed the baby. And kinda, without really assigning each other duties, kinda everybody knows their duties. Like, it's my job to change the diapers at night, and it's Rocio's job to make sure the baby milks, because honestly I don't have any milk with me, so there's no way that could be my job. Okay, when it comes to creating a routine, so far we've not created any routine, guys. We're just going shagala bagala. But also, for our case, it's very funny. For our kid to sleep, mostly he likes to sleep with his belly and his head sideways, So let's say you sleep like this and he likes like that. And then, because he sleeps with his belly, he likes his legs or limbs, lower limbs, folded front way. Actually, he sleeps maybe like the way a frog sits, like this. And I'm told the reason is because could be, because I'm not a scientist on this, it's because the way the baby was staying in the womb of the mom, they always stay kind of like this, so they feel more comfortable. And also that position helps to release the gases. Sometimes you may hear sometimes, but not always, and that actually makes the baby chill. The sun is back again, guys. Look at that. And the birds are chilling. Me as a father, as a young father, what is my greatest challenge so far? I'll say just me and my partner agreeing on the patterns the baby. For example, I'm already saying, if the baby has fed, he's full, and he's asleep on the arms, he should be put to bed to sleep, not to sleep on the arms. But sometimes the mom says, no, I want to chill with my baby, I want to connect deep, which is actually very important. I'm not against it, but sometimes I feel like that makes it difficult to actually have the baby sleep alone in the bed. And when I say alone, I say during the day, like maybe I want to take a shower and we put him there. He's always wanting that presence of people around. So that has become like a challenge, but I think we'll find a balance as the baby grows and we learn him. But generally our son is very calm. And when I say calm, is he doesn't cry all the time, like maybe oh, but there are some nights that if he decides to cry, hey my friend, Another thing is about buying clothes. Sometimes I feel like it's always good you buy bigger clothes than clothes that actually fit your baby. Because, for example, there are clothes that they run all the way, they don't have this gap. They come straight and cover the limb or the legs. It's like one. So when you buy clothes that really fit the baby, and I'm telling you, babies grow so fast. Our baby has grown so fast in a month. You can't even believe that. Actually, I was trying to see if I find that cloth over there, but it's not. So when you buy clothes, you have to be careful to make sure that the clothes that you buy for your baby should be clothes that she or he can wear in the next 1 month comfortably. Because sometimes we buy very small clothes and the baby grows so fast and we are still trying to put those clothes on the baby. And especially those type of design I've told you, where the baby can't actually throw the legs freely. So it makes it difficult to actually have those type of clothes being fitted on the baby, or for the baby to wear them. So it's good that most of the time you buy kinda older, for older. Let's say your son is 1 month, buy for 2 months. Your son is 6 months, buy for 8 months or even 10 months. But again, I'm not an expert. I'm just saying from my own experience. This is Mr. Louis' story. Oh wow, I didn't know actually that happens. Oh my God, I've looked up and things have fallen into me, and I'm seeing there is a wood over there. I don't know if you guys can see it. See that wood over there? This one there, it has cracked. So probably it's because of that it's doing that. Maybe I'll have to tell Mr. Luis will fix it. You know? Let's talk about music for the baby to sleep. For us so far, it's working 50-50. We can't really say if the music really helps us. You know, when I talk about music, is when you play music next to the baby, to just soothing music to just make the baby asleep, or let me try to see where that problem is. But I realize it's because of this space. You know, this space brings air. So as I was saying, music for the baby. So far for us, our baby is 1 month old. I cannot really say that he's already like accustomed, or is already like into music. Like if we play music, he sleeps. But slowly we've started introducing him like very calm, soothing music. Probably like rain, you know, like shh, you know, something like that. And he's doing great. But I cannot claim that because of the music that plays, it has actually created a significant difference in the sleeping patterns of our baby. One thing we have noticed so far is is you as a parent, you have to dictate when the kid goes to sleep, but most of the time the kid can only dictate for you 3 things. When he's hungry, he cries, you feed him. When he is about to change the diapers, and the last one is when he's awake. Maybe he was asleep and you realize, oh, whoa, and you say, oh, the kid is awake, I have to change his, I have to go and check on him. Those are the things me I've learned so far as a dad. And waking up at night has been like the biggest challenge, apart from like maybe the kid having moods, maybe they cry at night. But in our case, not much has been happening. He's actually calm, he likes to play. And also another thing I've realized is also it's good you know how to talk with your baby. Because like me, sometimes I talk with my son and he keeps quiet, you know. And sometimes you may think he doesn't know, but actually they understand. So don't just ignore that part, saying they are toddlers. Even if I tell them like, hey, keep quiet, don't cry, baby, they will not hear me. No, they actually hear you. They actually understand what you're saying. Okay? So, this is 1 month gone. So I'm giving you just a review of 1 month. And also I'll do a review at the 2nd month to see the differences that will be there between the 1st month. But also, guys, it's not hard, but I realize that if you're not careful, especially with the mom's hormonal changes, you may end up like having really rough times, because maybe you say, I want to make the kid asleep. The mom says, no, I want you to stay with the kid. And that's one of the things I was telling, is always also important that you kind of have roles, you know, because me, I can't be a mom, and at the same time I can't be a dad, especially if the mom is there. So I let the mom be the mom, and also I let me as a dad do my part as a dad. And also as a mom, is she cannot be a dad and at the same time be a mom, especially when I'm present, or when my presence is there. So that's one thing also I think like I will advise young couple to see, to take into consideration. Because sometimes we ignore, you know, you are like, no, you don't know, you've never had a kid, you don't know what you're saying. Or then arguments start, and you know, things like that. And ¿qué pasó, Timmy? I think Timmy, Kamata. Timmy, Kamata. Kamata is catching. Mr. Luis' other car is outside. I'm not actually seeing it. Oh, actually it's not here. I don't know where Mr. Luis took his other car. Well, this is Mr. Luis' favorite, Honda. Actually, I'm thinking maybe me and Rocio, we should buy this car. Because Mr. Luis wants to sell it to get a better, bigger car. But at the same time, I'm like, for now we stay with Mr. Luis. Maybe it's unnecessary to just purchase this car. But who knows? We will see what will happen. But again, we really don't need a car that much, because nowadays you can travel with Uber from one side to another. I think that's why the dog is waiting. It's waiting for Mr. Luis to arrive with the other car. You see, she looks kind of disturbed, you know. Guys, please give the video a like, and if you are still watching this video up to here, I want to say thank you so much. Thank you for supporting Maro. Thank you for supporting Team Maro, and when I say Team Maro, is all my siblings on YouTube that I've taught to be YouTubers. I want to say, guys, 2025 is here. We want to welcome 2025 with the best, the best feeling ever. 2024 has been a great year. Personally, for me, it's been a blessing. It has come with its own challenges here and there, but it's been an amazing year. And again, at least God is giving us an opportunity for 2025 to either improve on what we didn't do very well, something like that. And me, I'll still thank my audience for always supporting me, guys, and always being here. Let me see if Rocio is ready to participate in this video, but this video is purely mine. This video is purely mine. Fatherhood, things I wish I knew before I became a father. Let me see if Rocio, what she's doing. Aisha is asleep?
Yes.
Okay, I'm recording my video. Should I turn the lights on or Maisha will wake up?
I don't think he will wake up.
What are the things you wish you knew about parenthood? This video is about fatherhood. I'm talking about myself.
I wish I knew.
Yes.
Things I wish I knew.
Let's say they are young parents or people who maybe look at us and admire. They're like, I like this couple and they even have a baby. I want to have mine with my boyfriend or my girlfriend.
I was listening what you were saying, so.
Oh, you were listening?
Yes, you were just.
Yeah. Okay.
I know you were sharing our struggles, but things I wish I knew is, let me say, like there's a lot of things that kind of everybody told us, like, oh, you're not gonna sleep and things like that, but until you finally don't sleep, it's like you don't really realize, right? Like you're not able to feel it, to know how it feels to not really sleep.
Yeah, like me, sometimes I tell Rocio that when I wake up, my brain is functioning halfway. So she can't judge me when I wake up like 3 a.m. in the morning. So sometimes I tell her to prepare this thing here for the baby, this one. So this, and she puts everything inside, She puts the diaper, the clothes will change, and everything to clean. Because sometimes when you wake up at 3 a.m., your mind is halfway.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. What has been your biggest struggle?
My biggest struggle, I think it has been, I think we struggle a lot as in our thoughts, in the ways that we want to do things, and the information that we had, and the information that we seek also. And I think sometimes that is a lot, because all the way I've been reading, now you see, like, it's when you're going through something, like a lot of information about that just pops up to you, like on Instagram and things like that. And now I read everywhere, like, kids are happy when the marriage is a happy marriage, Like, it's more important for us to be well together, like happy together. They're actually trying to, that's the best way to make a happy kid, And sometimes I feel like we disagree a lot on how we want to do things. So sometimes I feel like I'm struggling with the baby, and I'm struggling with you, and that's where you find yourself with Rocio full of emotions. So yeah, I'm just being honest because I heard what you were saying on outside, so there's nothing to hide anymore.
There's nothing to hide, guys, but this does not mean our relationship struggle. No, it's just as
No.
new parents
Yeah.
with what it comes as new parents.
No, for sure.
But I feel like also, like every day, I think we become better. We keep learning.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
like me right now, I know when I want to make Maisha sleep. You know? Me personally, for example, I choose to have Maisha sleep, especially when he's full. He can play a little bit, but you see, he's a 1 month. He can't play that much. He will play 2, 3, 4 minutes. He's already feeling something else.
But now he's staying away for like sometimes 2 hours.
2 hours.
Yes. So that's why, you know, the fact that the baby is so small, but at the same time he's changing so fast. It's like from within 1 week you will see a lot of very differences, because it looks like yesterday that he was sleeping all day, but not anymore. He doesn't sleep all day anymore. Now his wake windows are longer than before. So now instead of 15 minutes awake just doing like this and falling asleep again, no, now sometimes we are longer time until he fall asleep again. So that's why I think we should, both of us, we should understand that the changes that we will face with Maisha are gonna be faster than we are able to process. For example, now his wake windows. Now he stays awake for 2 hours. Easy. And maybe we think, no, it's just a newborn. No, but it's already 1 month and he has these big changes. Sometimes we are so tired, we are sleeping, we are not able to understand that, oh my God, yes, he's growing so fast. But I think that's also part of it. The changes are so fast that we are not able to process because we are also very tired, both of us. But I think we have progressed a lot. Like, for example, our nights are way better than at the beginning.
Even at the beginning, we were very afraid to sleep with him. Guys, we sleep with him in our bed. But we are thinking now, very soon, we will start having him sleep on that thing where he's just sleeping right now.
The basenet.
It's called basenet.
See.
Yes, we'll have him start to sleep with the basenet.
Yeah.
So, like right now, today is like officially our first day to start putting him in the basenet, and he seems to love it. You know, the thing about the basenet is even if the wind blows in, it does not directly go there. It's like a basket, so it's not like the bed. The bed is flat, and
yeah.
All right, guys, this video is about fatherhood, but I've decided to include 1 or 2 points from motherhood. Maybe she'll make her video more to explain. And where can people find you, Nodata?
Roca Cabrera Vlogs and Roca Cabrera Music.
You know the funny thing about my camera, you may think that
you're able to see
it's
me?
filming you here, but it's taking me, even you may be surprised, up to here.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, Roca Cabrera Vlogs, guys. Yes.
She's editing her video here.
Yeah.
You can see mother-in-law and things like that, guys.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. I think I also... Okay, so for example, now we have a moment with him sleeping, and it's the moment that we are finding also a space for us to do things. Also something that I feel like...
Me, I want Maisha to be sleeping as much as possible. But Rocio finds that as a problem. Like, why you don't want to spend time with your kid? No, me, I know. If the kid sleeps more, the kid grows. And as long as he's full and his diapers are changed, let him enjoy a nice deep sleep. But Rocio believes how?
No, what I was just saying before, that yes, Maisha, when he was 2, 3 days old, he was sleeping all day, but now not anymore. So the fact that he's awake more time is, we also need to take care of those awake moments, like playing with him, distracting him, because he can be laying by himself for
No, he doesn't
15
know to
minutes
do.
and
No, he
15
doesn't
minutes
know.
and then he gets annoyed, he starts crying, like he wants company, he wants someone there talking, playing.
No,
And
guys,
also it's,
sorry you missed that point where he lay himself. No, when he's asleep, he sleeps like 15 minutes and wakes up. But he can never stay on himself in the bed.
no, yeah, sometimes he does, he stays like that, just looking around.
2 minutes at most.
15 minutes and he's
15
done.
minutes.
Yeah, sometimes he makes it to 15, 10 minutes.
Himself.
10 minutes, yes, yes. Sometimes
Okay.
I'm able to look at him from far and he's awake and just chilling. But then he needs attention also on those awake moments. Like he needs company, someone to talk to him. It's also a very good moment to start, using like toys and also images for him
At 1 month already?
to play. Yes, already, yeah.
One thing I can tell you is for sure now, he's able to see. When I move like this, he's moving.
Yeah, he already sees us. He starts to recognize our faces, and slow by slow, but super
Slow
fast.
but sure.
But super fast, In a matter of 1 month, there's a lot of changes very, very fast.
And he has grown, guys. We've shaved him. Maybe we will release his videos the right time.
Mm-hmm.
It will be like,
yeah. Other thing that I found, that when he's asleep,
mm-hmm.
I kind of want to try to run to spend some time with you, because also I don't like the disconnection. It's not good that we are like arguing or disagreeing on things. So also something that I've been doing lately, that he falls asleep and I come to the bed next to you, things like that, because I like to reconnect. I think it's very important that we are okay. Good.
Yeah, because sometimes we put the baby in the middle between us.
Yeah. And also, so we don't take it like really personal.
No.
So
we
are
just
able to
we are new parents.
New parents struggling with the baby, and then we just push ourselves, and we are tired. The other day when we took Maisha to my mom, like we are able to take a nap for like 5 hours until midday. So also those things, it's important to find a moment for ourselves,
like the couple, the two.
Like the couple.
Otherwise, you may tend to have all of your attention to the baby and baby and baby and baby, and then you forget yourself. Like, hey, we are a couple, things like that.
Yeah.
Like the intimacy level may go low, because all of your feeling, thoughts, and concerns are just about the baby.
Yeah.
You don't want to know maybe what time people are eating, what time breakfast. You're like, oh, it's the baby, and that can be dangerous. Dangerous in a sense that you may forget that you guys are couple. He's already awake.
No, just maybe not.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
but
also
he's in the swindle, or you removed him. Me, I like when I put Mesha to sleep. He's in the, how do you call it? Swindle.
That you wrap him.
The wrap, yes.
You wrap.
I feel like when he's like that, he sleeps.
I put him on his tummy now.
Okay.
Yes. So when he sleeps in that position, he sleeps longer. Also, and yes, I make this point like so important about reconnecting both of us as a couple, because I was listening that you were saying about the mom's emotions affect the baby, and yeah, that's true. A happy baby needs a happy mother, and of course, if I'm feeling struggles with my partner, which is my support to be able to be a happy mother for my baby, that's why I think it's so important to not forget that we were a couple before, that we were in love, that we love each other, that we're not really fighting because we hate each other. It's just we are tired and we are finding ourselves in a new lifestyle that is 100% new. And not to forget about that, because at the end I also
No,
want
we
to
have to
be,
make
we
clear,
want to
guys,
be
we are
happy
not
fathers.
fighting. Me, I've never fought you, Rocio.
No,
So
no,
I
no,
don't
no,
want you to
no.
use the word fighting. We have arguments.
No,
and-
it's arguments and disagreements.
Yeah,
But it
there's
doesn't
no-
mean that we're just killing each other or
No.
things like that. It's just,
It's just that we disagree on a moment. For example, me, I want
Yeah.
to have Maisha sleep, and Rocio would say, no, let the baby enjoy being. And me, I'm like, okay, if you want the baby to enjoy being on your arms or my arms, be ready that anytime we put him on the bed, the baby will not be able to stay on themselves. So something like that. And then that can bring an argument like, no, you know, and buru.
yeah.
Yeah.
But given that I'm postpartum and I'm still very sensitive, I still want to be a happy mother, and I want you to be a happy father, and I want us to be a happy family, you know?
No, generally we are happy.
Yes.
Apart from these disagreements that
Yes.
we have, and it's because we are new parents. We don't know what's working out. Like I remember there's a day that the baby cried, and I said, "Oh, why is the baby crying?" And now I came to learn the other day that actually sometimes when the baby cried when Rocio was there, and I got like annoyed, like, hey, why is the baby crying? And you're right there, Rocio. But Rocio was changing, I think, diapers or something. But again, I came to learn that, for example, if you want to put the baby to sleep, sometimes the baby may cry, and it's like a good cry, and that makes them release a lot of, I don't know, stress or something, and then they fall asleep after crying.
And actually, you know, baby cries for more than 10 reasons. It's
Yeah.
not only because they're hungry, they are sleepy. You
No,
know, they
that
have
one
many different
I
cries.
have explained from the start of the video, where I was talking about
Okay.
about like when they are hungry, they need you to change their diapers, or it's hot or something,
Exactly.
you know.
Sometimes they cry because needing companionship, because they feel lonely, because they are cold, they are hot, they are the gas also we are struggling.
The gas
a lot
has
with
been
the
our
gases.
greatest struggle, guys.
Yes.
Like
Because it's also like very painful to see him, you know,
all the
on
time he's being like,
pain, his face is in cry. Yeah.
that has been actually, if I knew how to fix gas in like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
But I tried to give him that belly massage, bottom belly massage,
Yeah.
and also try to bring the lower limbs onto his chest, kinda
Yeah.
press a little bit. And also there is the one that nowadays I'm trying to understand it very well, how to make him do like
The burp.
bulge.
Burp.
It's called burp.
Burping.
Yeah, burping or bulging,
Burping.
like that one.
That's actually very important after feeding, because if he doesn't burp, then that transforms into a gas. So we can avoid so many gases by making him burp. So that's
But they say you have to wait until at least the kid has settled. You know, like you cannot just take a kid from a boob like this and put him into like this situation of burping and all these things.
No, burping is just you put him like this, the position that you always have him.
Yeah, that one is okay.
That's the best one
Yeah.
for burping. Yeah.
But there is one that I do to him where I put him next to the pillow and I press him a little bit.
Massages. Yeah, for that
And
one.
and he
yes.
says, oh, like that. Now it's been like 3 days I do that. And it's
when you wrap him all small.
I put like his hands together and his legs together, everything together, and I press him next to the pillow like this, and I hold his neck up, and he says, oh. When he does that, when I put him down, he's ready to sleep.
Yeah.
All right,
And I
guys.
read that gases, most of the time they last up until 6 months.
Oh my God.
Yeah, because it's their digestive system that is actually developing, you know. It's not mature enough when they are born. So they struggle with this for like 6 months. But yeah.
Wow, 6 months. I was thinking the first 2 months or 3, because I'm already done with month number 1. I'm already counting month number 2. The baby starts to walk at 9 months or 10 months or 1 year.
Maybe both.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't wait, because when they start to walk is a new challenge. Oh, it's there, guys. He's asleep. All right. Tell people to subscribe to your channel, because I'm about to end this video.
Okay, guys. I'm finishing to edit my video, so go subscribe so you can see when it's up there. Roca Cabrera Vlogs.
You look really tired. Look at
Yeah,
it.
I am. I am very sleepy.
Thank God I married you without makeup. Where could I hide? All right, guys. I think the video is nearly coming to an end. I want to say thank you so much for supporting us. It was good that I added Rocio, who is my unofficial wife. When I say unofficial, is because we've not legally done it. And I want to say thank you so much for listening to us. You guys love us. You guys follow us. You guys check on us every day. You guys send us emails of how you are doing. And I thought it's just important that we just tell you as new parents what we are feeling. This has nothing to do with personal or private life, like, oh, we are struggling in our relationship or something. No, it's purely us telling you as new parents what has changed, what we are dealing with, and how we are handling it step by step. Anyway, look at the clouds. It was raining. Remember when I started this video, it was quite raining, and now, trust me, this video is unedited, and I have filmed it non-stop. You know, like I didn't cut any part, I didn't rest any part. I just filmed it straight on the way it is. And if you're watching this, just know this is unedited, uncut, and everything you can imagine. Back to here, I think I'll be ending my video, but first I want to say, guys, please give the video a like and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I see Timmy running. I don't know if Mr. Luis is here. Maybe he's here. Let me peep. No, he's not here. Hey, look at that grass. It's grown so much. I wish I had some horses here in Argentina. And very soon we'll start traveling, guys. We'll take you around. We'll let you see how Argentina is. So, and also remember, next year, 2025, God willing, we are heading to Antarctica. Actually, this is my trip. It's like 10,000 US dollars to go there, one person. So if everything will be all right, we'll be heading there. Because honestly, I don't want to leave Argentina without going to Antarctica. But again, now that I have family in Argentina, I have no pressure of doing it. Because sometimes, you know, when they give you visa for 30 days, you're like, I want to use this visa and see as much as possible the country before my visa ends. But now that I have family here, I can easily come because it's home now. Look, I have my in-laws here. My son has cousins here. You know, my wife is from here. So I still feel like I have a luxury of saying I actually don't have to do it now, because I think I have some more bonus time. But again, we will see. We will see next year, 2025. Pray for us, guys, and I ask for your prayers in a very good way, because prayers is nothing that people should be ashamed of. Prayers are good things to just, you know, ask God to bless you and guide you. And we are a young family. We are growing, and in the growth, some days, even a tree, when a tree is growing, it has to shed some leaves here and there. You know, sometimes it could be like a painful process, but that is what it is. All right, guys, thank you so much for first subscribing to this YouTube channel. And if you've not subscribed, kindly, even if you don't like me, just subscribe. Maybe the next video will make you like me more and more. Thank you so much. Follow Rock Cablera Travels, guys. And this is my story. Sorry. This is my story as being a young new dad here in the world. Yeah, our son is growing very much. Very soon we will show you his face. He's growing. The question is, does he look more black or more white or more marwa or more rosy? You'll discover soon. Goodbye, guys. Thank you.
All I need is you, baby, baby.
How much do I need to party here in Jamaica? Marwa.
My name is Mo.
We are in Hawaii.
We're at
yeah.
the Griffith Observatory in Los Angeles.
So I'm officially saying goodbye to Japan. As you see here, welcome to Japan.
Eres, Elisa?
Soy de España.
I'm heading to